guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Gabe, and I have a nice romance, twin flame romance reading for you guys tonight. I've been doing the romance attraction e-course from Twin Flames Universe, and I was feeling the romance tonight, so I thought I would share the love with you all. So if you're out there like looking, what's going on with my twin flame, what's going on with the romance in our lives, I've got some messages for you. So tonight I'm going to be pulling from Romance Angels, always a favorite, and the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. I find that these are really good decks to use together. I use them together a lot when I'm doing like readings, especially like live readings that I do for people. And it always kind of helps me like make a clear story. So looking forward to that. And at the end, I'm gonna pull a surrender card because this is one of my favorite decks, and I always find a lot of meaning in that as well. So just getting started. I pre-shuffled, and again, I'm going into this blind, so we'll get the message together. So the first card is Forgiving and Learning. This is for the Romance Angels cards. And for the clarifying card, I get Control. And immediately what comes up for me here is, you and your twin flame are going through this period of like, releasing control on your journey, but also learning to forgive the past. Like everything that you do on the twin flame journey is a learning opportunity for your growth. So, people often have the quote, like runner chaser, like myth dynamic in the relationship. And they think, like I blocked my twin flame. We had this fight. It's over. It's whatever. And that's never the case with your twin flame. Your twin flame loves you. No matter what it looks like on the outside right now, your twin flame is always loving you perfectly. And there's a reason for whatever you're going through right now. So if you find yourself experiencing separation, there's healing to be done. And that may, mean, forgiving. That may mean letting go of control. That may mean, you looking within and finding those places that don't feel so good and loving yourself up. I know like on my journey right now, like that's like where I'm at as well. It's like, okay, there's some new things that have been uncovered as I've gone deeper in discovering myself and discovering, patterns that I've had and, negative self-talk and all these like things that have come up for me. I've had to go in and say like, I have to forgive myself here. I have to let go of control here. And it is a process. Your twin flame isn't meant to be like a soulmate. And some people are thinking, well, like, what do you mean? Like a soulmate relationship is one of compromise. It's going to be one that you have with like basically your spiritual brother or sister. And a lot of that is compromise. You have to give up a little bit of yourself in order to make it work with this person. And with your twin flame, they're always going to be your teacher and your friend, then partner, and then lover. And it always is your teacher first. They are always there to point you to God, to point you to self-love. And if you're not loving yourself, your twin flame, the best thing that they can do to teach you to love yourself is to not be around you. Because if they are around you, like, it's going to amplify whatever it is, the block that you're currently having to love. And so if you are constantly talking bad to yourself and you're like kind of abusing yourself in that way, you may experience that being magnified by your twin flame. And so it's very compassionate. Your twin flame says, nope, I'm going to block you here. I'm going to like if you're running from me, I'm going to run, if you're chasing me, I'm going to like run from you because you're running from yourself. So they're always going to point you to go back to self-love, back within, and you'll meet them there. And it'll naturally manifest in the outside as you love yourself and give yourself what you need there. So yeah, this is a great like starting message of, forgive the past, no matter what it looks like with your twin flame. Don't sit there and be like, he did all this and I was the innocent one. If they're your twin flame, they are showing you something within. It's like you're mirrors of each other. So if they're your twin flame, like they are loving you by reflecting something for you to heal. And so just keep that in mind, and have compassion for your twin flame who's doing this like crazy thing. Even if it's like they're upset and they're triggered and they're the one that's doing all this, there's an element of something for you both to heal, to go deeper into self-love. And it teaches you unconditional love for that person. That doesn't mean you accept abuse or anything like that. It doesn't mean you accept a relationship that isn't what you want just yet. It's having unconditional love and saying, like, I love you no matter what, and I will love myself no matter what, and I will have what is best, and that is your twin flame's highest self, not the loser version or the broke version or the living with your parents version. It's the highest form of you that your twin flame is really going to recognize. And that doesn't mean you have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect to be in your twin flame union. You don't have to be perfect to be in your harmonious union. You just have to be at that place of self-love where you realize your oneness, and you are spiritually mature enough to handle the blocks as they come up to maintain it. So moving on, heart-to-heart conversations and master. And what I get from this is, obviously this is a call for you and your twin flame to have heart-to-heart conversations. And some of you are thinking, well, I'm not in contact with my twin flame, Gabe. How can I have a heart-to-heart conversation with them? And you and your twin flame are one. So it's really a call to have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. Get clear on what you want. Create your love list. As a part of the romance attraction course that I've been taking, I recommend that you guys get that at twinflamesuniverse.com. Refer me and you'll get a free reading. The romance attraction course, like I'm on I think the 6th lesson, and they talk about this in Dreams Coming True as well, but there's a section where they talk about doing your love list. And I'm redoing my love list to really get clear on what I desire. And it's very tempting, and I've done this with my false twin flame and even my true twin flame, to look at what they are now and say, I want that. And so you try to make your love list off of that. And that's not how you approach it. You let go of who you think your twin flame is, even if you know who your twin flame is, without a shadow of a doubt. Let go. Let go of that, of what they are right now, and get clear on what you desire in a partner. What are the qualities that you want from a partner? And, have that honest conversation with yourself, because that's the same as having that conversation with your twin flame. And be honest with your feelings about, maybe the things that aren't working with your twin flame right now, and work through those with the mirror exercise. And so that'll really help you get clear, and you'll get clear within your union when you get clear within yourself. And then with the clarifier master, it's mastering those emotions, mastering your heart. And this guy, what comes up for me too is this guy has got his heart in a cage. And with your twin flame, you can't really hold back part of yourself. You can't really have your heart chained up and not opening to the other person. There is an element of mastering your emotions with the mirror exercise, as far as having the spiritual maturity to move through it, and really not just give in to an upset. But there's also an element of being free in who you are and not keeping your heart in this cage, allowing yourself to open up and really express yourself. And that'll help when you're having these heart-to-heart conversations. Master your heart, your feelings, and get clear on that. Nice. All right. Next card. Control comes up a lot. So yeah, that's something I'm working through as well. Let go of control issues. It's letting go of what it looks like. It doesn't mean that you're I'm trying to control this person by I want them to do this. And sometimes it can look like that, or I want you to do this or that. It's control, like let go of control of what your journey looks like. You cannot control it. You do not have control. You can make a choice. You can do your inner work, but you do not have control over how you get somewhere. You can make choices in love, and God will lead you there in the best possible way. And sometimes, it may look a little messy. The ascension path is like, you will heal a little bit and you'll uncover a big block and then things go crazy and things, it may look a little weird. But, the clarifier card, listen, is like, it's not just listen, to like your twin flame and like, yeah, like there's an element of listen to your twin flame, trust your twin flame and what they say, and, like take them at face value as far as like where you are in the relationship, and just, like listen, not just listen to the words that they're saying, but listen with your heart, and listen to the guidance that God is giving you, because there's a tendency we have to listen to someone talk and already be coming up with a response. We're not actually listening. We're actually just like being defensive, and we want to be right. We want to control the situation. We want to control the way the conversation goes. And so we want to like come up with a response to like win over them, or we want to come up with the perfect text that'll just like, of course they'll come over. But like, this is like, listen with your heart, and recognize that, God is guiding you both perfectly. And, sometimes you'll go through experiences that you have to go through. Sometimes you have like, your twin flame will do something and they have to play that scenario out. Or maybe you'll have to play a scenario out and your twin flame's like, this is not what you should do. You can just listen with your heart to what feels good for you and where God is calling you, because ultimately it is your dance with God. It is your dance with the divine. And, God is leading you. God is in control. And you just have to listen to that guidance and, know that the voice of God is peaceful. It's never going to be this stressful thing. It's never going to be fearful. It's always going to be very peaceful and loving, even if what it's telling you to do doesn't seem like it doesn't make sense at some point. There's some like logic to apply, but sometimes love is just, setting a boundary. Sometimes love is blocking someone. Sometimes love is doing whatever you need to do at the moment, and then following through on whatever that guidance is. And you don't have to block your twin flame. I'm not saying that, but it's like sometimes it's setting a boundary and saying like, this is not what I want, and there needs to be growth here. There needs to be healing here. And so listen to your heart. Listen to people with your heart, and you'll have a better time like communicating with your twin flame. Okay. All right. The last cards that I'm going to pick before we do the bottom of the deck and the surrender cards are religious factors and a well-deserved reward. And to me, this is just like, often when you are on the spiritual path, there's a lot of like things that come up. What I'm getting from this like reading is like, there's a lot of healing that's going on right now. Letting go of control, trusting God, and getting clear in your heart of like what you really want. And, when you do that, when you follow that guidance, when you listen to God, let go of control, like really surrender, you reap the spiritual rewards. Some people I've seen, they'll be like, oh, I would just want to give up on my twin flame journey. It's too hard. It's too difficult. I just want to settle for a soulmate. And you never have to do that. And I don't recommend that you do that. Some people will, because I just want a boyfriend. Okay. Or I just want a girlfriend. I just want somebody to, play house with. And if that's what you want, then, have that. But if you want like real love, you want that real thing where you can be 100% yourself and, reap the spiritual rewards, the well-deserved rewards of the effort that you put into loving yourself, which is all the twin flame journey is, all the ascension journey is loving yourself, loving life. You know, if you put that effort in, you will get those like high rewards. No matter what it looks like along the way, like you will always come out on the other side better off as you love yourself, you follow God's guidance, and you, you know, you'll find yourself with the best relationship that you could want with your twin flame. All right, and I pulled the bottom of the decks, and yeah, these are nice. Wedding. This is really good. Like, this speaks to me as like a union card, and shine to me is just like, this is a very positive card. Like, I'm just feeling like that it's very like, you guys coming into your own and really like coming into union and shining. You know, this could be like a literal wedding if some of you are engaged to your twin flames. But I get that this is more about like a union, a harmonious union, wherever it is you are on your journey. Like, you're headed in that direction. That's what this is all for, is the union that you have with your twin flame, the harmonious union that you have. And know that it's already here. You already have it. You're already one with your twin flame. They are not separate from you. And you can have it. And I really think this is great to like wrap up the romance reading, is like, through all this, through all the healing, all these things, it's like let go of control, have these heart-to-heart conversations, do the spiritual work, and you'll get the reward. You know, like, you're gonna get your chance to shine. It's like, having your twin flame isn't something that you're like lucky. You're just, you're loved, and you love yourself. And as you go deeper into that love, you go deeper into loving yourself. It's like it's hammering the point home. You go deeper into loving yourself. You're going to like have this beautiful like relationship, and you don't have to be perfect. You just, you know, need to love yourself and align to that love within. Yeah, this is beautiful. It's a great reading tonight, guys. You know, I know, like, so I started out with like romance reading, and as I was pulling the cards, I was like, okay, this is not like super romantic. This is just kind of like learning to love yourself, which is the journey. But you know, at the end, that's the reward that you're looking for. And it's really your not that your harmonious union isn't the thing, like, but you're looking for your harmonious union with the divine. You're looking for your harmonious union, your love with God. And so, you know, like, really falling into harmony with God is gonna like bring you like everything that you desire, and you'll just keep going deeper into the life of your dreams. So with that, I'm gonna pull a surrender card. What can we surrender to tonight? Miracles. I love this card. Like, I've been pulling this card a lot recently, and I'm just like, okay, I surrender. I surrender to miracles, God. It's just so beautiful. I used to have an old website called Twin Flame Miracle, which was like the business that I was running with my that I like had planned with my like false twin flame in mind. And I recently deleted all of that to like let go of that relationship. And you know, it felt really good, but I still just have like an affinity for miracles, because A Course in Miracles and all that, it's like, I just have you know, a great I don't know, it brings me like great joy to like experience a miracle. And I know miracles there's no order of difficulty in miracles, and they're all like very common, you know, if you read A Course in Miracles. But there's just something so beautiful about a miracle, that, you know, it's like, I'm like tearing up. There's just something so beautiful about like God's miracles. And I'm so grateful every time one comes through from God. It's just like, oh, like, thank you. Like, I was reflecting, yeah, just on how many miracles I've had in my life, you know, to even get where I am today. And I'm just so grateful. And this is a beautiful card. So, yeah, this is perfect, guys. you know, don't give up hope on your twin flame journey. Don't give up on the romance in your relationship with your twin flame, because it is real and you can have it, and you don't have to be special. I want to just reiterate that a million times. You don't have to be special. It's just doing the inner work to love yourself. And if you don't know how to do the inner work, you want to know how to take this path and this journey and have your ultimate like love of loves, like with God, with your twin flame, and you know, with yourself. Like it's God, yourself, and then your twin flame. Go to twinflamesuniverse.com and look up Jeff and Shaleia's work. Their body of work has, you know, done wonders for me, and it has brought me a lot of miracles. And I also coach as a certified ascension coach through them. And my website is sacredtwinflameunion.com. And if you you know, would like to coach with me, you can. If you'd like your own personalized reading, I do offer those on the site as well. And otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.